The only song that I can sing is by Them Cabbage Down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Former United States President Ronald Reagan has been quoted as saying, "I do not want to go back to the past. I want to go back to the past way of facing the future." His counsel still resonates within me. There's something about reviewing the lessons of the past to prepare us to face the challenges of the future. What a glorious legacy of faith, courage, ingenuity those noble early Mormon pioneers have left for us to build upon. My admiration for them deepens the longer I live. Embracing the gospel resulted in a complete change of life for them.
Trek so that I could experience pioneers did.
Why I came to Trek is because I wanted to develop my relationship with my Heavenly Father and learn more about my ancestors and what they went through.
Well, what I hope to learn is how it was back then.
I came to Trek to strengthen my testimony.
And the wind and the heat, deep like the river that carries me forward, that taught me to swim and to breathe. I wanna be soft like leaves.
Alright, what I want to get from my Trek experience is I want to get a deeper understanding and respect of what my ancestors went through to get here to the gospel, and I want to earn more respect for them and understand all their hardships.
For some reason it's comfort to me. I wanna be strong like the hillsides that taught me the brilliance of light, and to learn how to be deep like the valley that showed me the power of getting back down on my knees. How to be soft like leaves. And all that I see speaks of the one who has brought them to me. And all of these places amongst my path, his footprints speaking to me. So I'm gonna be strong like the branches that taught me to weather the storms and the wind and the heat. Deep like the river that carries me forward, that taught me to swim and to breathe. Strong like the hillsides that taught me the brilliance of light, to learn how to be deep like the valley that showed me the power of getting back down on my knees, my knees. Teach me to be, yeah, soft like leaves. Mountain, silent companion, holder of life, whisper to me. And trees call over your windfall, tell me your stories of what I can be. Come, come, ye saints, no toil nor labor fear, but with joy wend your way. Though hard to you this journey may appear, grace shall be as your day. 'Tis better far for us to strive, our useless cares from us to drive. Do this and joy, your hearts will swell, all is well. all is well. Why should we mourn or think our lot is hard? 'Tis not so, all is right. Why should we think to earn a great reward if we now shun the fight? Gird up your loins, fresh courage take. Our God will never us forsake, and soon we'll have this tale to tell. All is well, all is well. Should we die before our journey's through? Happy day, all is well. We then are free from toil and sorrow too. With the just we shall dwell. But if our lives are spared again, to see the saints their rest obtain, oh, how we'll make this chorus swell. All is well, all is well. Angel of mine, how I love you. From the tops of the trees to the earth, and no matter how far or long the time, beautiful child, you are mine. Angel of mine, how I miss you. There's an ache that's as great as the sea. to see your smile. Beautiful child, you're still mine. Your heart, he knows your pain, he knows the strength it took just to simply breathe today. He sees the tears that you cry, he knows your soul is aching to know why. He hears your prayers, each humble word. When you said you couldn't face another day, he understood. He knows the path when you walk blind. Though you felt alone, he's never left your side. He knew there'd be moments when no earthly words could take away your sorrow, and no human eyes could see what you're going through. When you've taken your last step and done all that you can do, he will lift your heavy load and carry you. He'll bring you peace and leave you hope, and in the darkest night he'll comfort you until you know the sun will rise. And each new day you will have the strength to live again. Can't take away your sorrow, and no human eyes can see what you're going through. When you've taken your last step and done all that you can do, he will lift your heavy load and carry you. He hears you when you're crying in the night. He hears you when your soul longs to fight, till the morning will come and the light of the dawn reassures that in the moments when no earthly words can take away your sorrow, and no human eyes can see what you're going through. When you've taken your last step and done all that you can do, he will lift your heavy load and carry you.
opportunity I had to go on Trek, and I feel like it really strengthened my testimony. And I'm especially grateful for the hardships that we were able to go through, especially the women's pool, and just knowing that there were angels helping us and pushing us. And I feel like that's one of the reasons that I was able to get to the top.
The trek to me was a lot of hiking and learning about my ancestors and how much they had to go through, and it really made my respect go up a lot for them, and it was a very awesome experience.
Trek for the women's pool, and it was sort of hard, but it ended up being okay because we all learned to help each other.
Women's pool was definitely the most impactful part for me, because as I went up there, it wasn't necessarily because it was hard. It was really hard, but the symbolism that comes into my life and how I can overcome my trials when I work together, and I just love how I discovered that inner strength within me, and I really felt the spirit, and I thought that was one of the best parts of Trek for me.
One of the neat things about Trek for me was watching kids come together that didn't know each other and weren't really friends, but come together and love each other in the way that the Savior would love them, and work together to accomplish hard things.
It taught us a lot about the trials and the tribulations our pioneers had, and our ancestors, and the ability to learn more about what their life was like coming across the plains, and how strong they were in the gospel, to have a testimony strong enough to keep going and going and going until they reach their destination.
One of the times that I felt the Spirit the strongest was when the men were taken away from the women and the girls, and we took handcarts up to a little grove where we had a devotional, and then they took the ants and the moths away, and the girls had to do the women's pole on their own, and that was really hard for a lot of the girls, but probably one of my favorite parts of Trek, because I felt the Spirit so strong.
One of the coolest parts of Trek was being able to experience the stuff that the pioneers experienced with my family.
It was really interesting to hear some of the testimonies of how they had, maybe it had been a while since they had felt the Spirit, but having the experience of Trek brought that Spirit back to them, and how much they enjoyed having that again, and looked forward to having that more in their lives, and what they can do to keep that more fully in their lives.
One of the coolest things at Trek was the women's pool. I loved watching all the girls come together and learn and grow and go through something so hard. And I loved when our angel mothers and our angel aunts came and helped us, and were just there to support us. Even though they couldn't talk to us, they were there, and I know that there are angels in our lives helping us every day through our trials.
I was impressed just with the way that everybody tried to make everything positive. I don't think you could possibly go wrong with the Trek.
I'm grateful for the opportunity we had to go on Trek. I loved feeling the spirit of it. Our theme this year, Walking with Christ, we talked about the past, present, and future of walking with our Savior in the future and for the rest of our lives. And I'm grateful for our pioneer heritage that helps us remember what they did, and that we can do hard things, and that we can kind of get a taste of and a glimpse of what they might have gone through to get us to where we are today.
Trek was totally awesome. Our family was great. Our experiences were fun. I loved to see the kids play together. And for me, it was just an opportunity to feel the Spirit over and over again in every kind of situation. When we were playing games, I felt the Spirit. When we were at the campfire, I felt the Spirit. When we were at devotional, I felt the Spirit. And my hope is that as kids leave from this trek, that they will be able to recognize the Spirit in whatever activity it is that they're doing, that they will make where they stand holy, and that they'll be able to take that feeling of the Spirit that they had on this couple days with them for the rest of their life. And it was incredible. It was awesome.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. There you go.